Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, I'm going to be telling you guys where you can find some of the brand new trinkets that Rockstar have introduced into the game. We'll be taking a look at where they are, what they do in terms of providing benefits, and again, for those of you guys that are playing on console, these are currently only on the PC version of the game, but I think it is highly likely that in the future, Rockstar will add this to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and whatever the Google Stadia version is. So if you are playing on the consoles, you can bookmark this video, come back to it. When this content does arrive, you'll know when to find it. So Rockstar have added 5 new trinkets to collect with new effects. The Hawk Talon trinket, which permanently decreases the stamina bar drain speed by 30% when drawing a bow. The Eye Trinket, which permanently increases the length of fortifying tonic effects by 20%. The Shark Tooth Trinket, which permanently increases horse bonding experience by 10%. The Turtle Shell Trinket, which permanently increases health bar refill speed by 10%. And the Crowbeak Trinket, which permanently increases looted ammo by 10%. So we are going to be finding 3 out of the 5 today. And in this video, we are going to be finding the location of 3 out of 5 of these new trinkets. So if you guys feel like you can help me find the remaining 2, please reach out to me on my Facebook page. I'll have a link to that in the description. You can send photos, videos, or if you would just like me to cover other mysteries and stuff like that, you can let me know down there. And speaking of Facebook, big thanks to Victor, who actually reached out to me on Facebook. He's the one who showed me where these are. So anyways, let's get into it and let's get it started. So the first trinket we're going to be finding today is going to be off one of the islands close to the Braithwaite Manor, and that is the Eye Trinket. So I guess technically your location is in the Flatiron Lake, but it's located on one of these small islands. It's going to be next to this barrel, this crate with some bottles and some furs, and it's going to be in a lockbox. And inside of the lockbox, you will find the Eye Trinket. And again, it permanently increases the length of fortifying tonic effects by 20%. Now, if you're not sure what a fortifying tonic is, it's basically anything in your inventory that gives you a gold core. So, for example, this Stamina Tonics bitter right here, it fortifies your stamina, so that's going to be something that is affected by it. Same with the chewing tobacco, and same with the special health cure. Basically, anything that either provides a gold core or bar is going to be affected by this. So this is actually a really good trinket because 20% is a ton. And this means that they are now going to be lasting for 20% longer. So another thing that's great about at least all the trinkets that we're going to be finding in this video is they can be found as soon as you reach Chapter 2. So I would recommend grabbing them as early on as the game as possible because they're going to provide a world of benefit for you. So that's the first trinket right there, and you can see where it's located. Basically, you just want to find the Braithwaite Manor, and then you want to head directly to the west. And it's going to be that first tiny island that you can actually reach. You can either swim out there or you can go by boat. It really doesn't matter. Anyways, that is the first trinket. The next trinket is going to be located to the north of Annesburg, and sort of like the most furthest east point of the map in Roanoke Ridge. So what you're going to have to do is sort of go on this parkour course that takes you along the edge of the map, and eventually you'll find this like broken down ship. That's kind of what you need to look for here. And same thing with our first trinket. It is going to be found in a lockbox right in front of the ship, and this one is the Shark Tooth Trinket. Now, it looks kind of small because it literally is just a shark tooth, apparently. And there it is. That is the Shark Tooth Trinket. And the Shark Tooth Trinket permanently increases players' horse bonding experience by 10%. So I think in order for this trinket to be the most effective, again, you would want to get this as early on as possible, or you would want to do this right before maybe upgrading to a new horse. Because obviously, you guys know the benefits of getting to level 4 bonded. Your horse has more stamina. It has more speed. It has better acceleration. So when you are able to get better bond with your horse, it just has, a ton of improvements. And this will allow you to do that 10 times faster. And it does take a little bit, especially to go from like level 1 to level 4. So the more help you can get, the better here. And the Shark Tooth Trinket will allow you to get that horse bonding up even quicker. And this is where it's located right here, again, on the very edge of the map. It's like the furthest east that you can actually go. And the third and final trinket that we are going to be looking at today is going to be the Hawk Talon Trinket. And for this, we're going to have to head towards Deadboot Creek and Spider Gorge. So maybe you could find this in Chapter 1, but I still think it would be easier to find it in Chapter 2. And essentially what you're going to do is head upstream towards Deadboot Creek, and you're going to want to go past the waterfall. There's sort of like an upper ledge. Now you're going to have to cross some water, but you'll notice that there's sort of like a abandoned campsite at the very top. And when you reach the very top, you will notice again that there is a lockbox, and inside you will find the Hawk Talon Trinket. Now I think the Hawk Talon Trinket might be one of the best ones, although it is kind of specific. It permanently decreases the speed that the stamina bar decreases or drains when drawing a bow by 30%. So this one is going to be really great for hunting. It's going to be really great for stealth fighting using a bow and arrow. So that's going to be a huge plus right there. Now, this location is kind of mysterious because I think it's the only one that tells sort of like a sad story going on here. I think you can see the bones of like a horse or a ram or a donkey or a mule. And you can also see like the supplies of a camp and then a skeleton of someone that looks to be camping out here. So I really don't know what happened at this little area. In fact, I've never really discovered this before until this point. So this is kind of a new mystery for me. But yeah, something definitely bad happened at this spot. So those are the 3 trinkets that we were able to find. Like I said, I'm going to need your help finding the remaining 2. The turtle shell trinket and the crow beak trinket. The turtle shell one, again, permanently increases the health bar refill speed by 10%. That's a really good one. And then the crow beak one permanently increases looted ammo by 10%. Now, I'm almost curious if those final 2 ones are located somewhere in the New Austin area. Because let's talk about all the similarities that these new trinkets have. The first is that every single one of them was found in a lockbox. So it seems like when Rockstar added these to the world on the PC version, they didn't just like randomly spread them out, and they certainly can't be crafted in any way. You have to find them in a specific spot, and so far all of them have been found inside of a lockbox. So now you know what to look for. The second similarity is they all seem to be found on like the edge of the world. Going back to the cat eye one, that was found off an island, one of the most southern parts of the map that you can get. The shark tooth one was found to the northeast of Annesburg, like the furthest east you could go on the map. And the Hawk Talon was actually found furthest west that you could go, up in the very corner of the map in the snow. So I think we're starting to see a pattern here that all of them are located on the edge of the map, at the edge of the world, and they're all going to be in a lockbox. And for the most part, all of them were kind of associated with like an Easter egg or a cheat code or like an abandoned camp. They weren't just random. They all were close by to existing sort of secrets and mysteries. So now that you know that, it might make it a little bit easier to find the remaining trinkets. And again, I think that some of these could potentially be in New Austin. That's the trouble with a lot of the things we've been looking for so far, is that Rockstar have not given like any hints and clues on how to find really any of this stuff. We've kind of had to go out and explore on our own. Now, really the final thing you need to know about the trinkets is, unlike the talismans, these are items that you can permanently have on you forever. So once you find a trinket, you forever permanently get its benefits. Like, you don't have to choose. The thing with the talismans is you can only wear a certain number of them on your character, so you have to pick and choose which benefits you want. With the trinkets, you can find an unlimited amount of them, and if you have all of them, you get all of the benefits. So that's the great part about finding all of these, especially the 3 that we've covered in this video. You get them from the very start of the game, and you'll be able to utilize them for much longer. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Again, if you know the location of our final 2 trinkets, please let me know in the comments down below, or you can reach out to me on my Facebook page. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest Red Dead Redemption and GTA videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.